Let's go to CommSec. Tom Piotrowski joining us live. So we forecast this yesterday, didn't we, Tom? The Bank of England to jack up rates. So first of all, what sort of an impact might that have here today?
Well, look, it's a good point that you make, Pete, that in the old days you'd see a banking crisis and notwithstanding the unpleasantness of that, you could count on lower interest rates. But now central banks are claiming that they have the tools to manage financial instability and inflation at the same time. It remains to be seen whether or not they can do that successfully. But to your point, in the last day, including the Fed, the Bank of England, we've had 6 central banks hike rates around the world. Norges Bank, the Norwegian central bank, the Swiss National Bank, Swiss National Bank hiked rates by 0.5% as they thread the needle on their own banking challenges. So this is the interesting thing about what might happen at home. The markets are pricing in that there'll be no change in April, but the reality is we've still got inflation and retail sales numbers to look at next week. Depending on how they pan out, that will make a big impression on what we expect from the RBA next month. But they certainly have got cover to raise rates by 0.25% and do it with the defence that inflation's still high, notwithstanding some of the challenges that we're seeing as financial stability is concerned. But look, overnight we've seen the US markets try and make a fist of things. Recall yesterday they came under pressure after Janet Yellen indicated that the Treasury hasn't done all that much work on the universal insurance of bank deposits. So a little bit of a recovery. We've got the S&P 500 up by 0.1%. The market will kick off in negative territory.
Do you reckon the rest of the Reserve Bank board will be saying to Philip Lowe next month, like in the movie Starsky and Hutch, and Ben Stiller saying, do it, do it, do it?
Look, I don't have much of an insight into their thinking, but I know that they are very strong followers of the 1970s version of Starsky and Hutch.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I thought the movie was better, to be honest.
Do you think?
Yeah,
well,
you don't agree?
I'd like to see Philip Lowe in Starsky's car, if nothing else.
Well, that was a good ride, wasn't it?
Some sweet wheels there.
Love you, Tom. Talk to you soon.
Thanks.